Kathleen Kennedy's exit finally comes, cloaked in disdain.
She slanders the fans and deflects all of the blame.
Filoni takes over, but nothing remains.
Just apathy, broken trust, and a fan base in flames.
Hey guys, remember last time we talked about how we thought that, the people were saying she's gone? Well, it turns out that she's stepping down. Cat's right. Kathleen Kennedy, after destroying Star Wars, Indiana Jones, and literally everything she got her slimy little mitts on, finally they have seen fit to make her basically leave, which again, as my wife has said, she doesn't actually believe that. I think she'll be on in a producing role. I don't think she's going to be the head of Lucasfilm.
I think she's going to be the puppet master.
I honestly think that
do you really think an oaf like Dave Filoni is capable of doing anything on his own?
Yes, because he's literally been doing it on his own for this whole time, and they actually didn't let him do it on his own. Dave Filoni and this other person who I forget the name of because I don't care are taking over. But what we're not focusing on is the fact that we were correct about her, dropping out, is that she gave a bunch of updates on some Star Wars projects. And also she had a lovely thing to say. She couldn't just leave it be. She had to take a stab at the fans before she left in her exit interview. As you can see, it says a shift in the force for Lucasfilm's Kathleen Kennedy, the exit interview. Now they did a whole interview over on Deadline. We could spend an entire video just going over that, but we're not going to, because you probably have all heard it by now. But we are going to focus on two particular parts of it, one of which she had some things to say about the fans and certain projects that she mentioned. So how about this, honey? Let me read what Deadline said, and then you can read what...
I was literally going to suggest that. You read Deadline, I read Kennedy.
Okay, so wait. I'm a Deadline reporter, so I got to get into the right...
Oh, no. Are you going to do the mindset of that gay psyop guy?
I've heard that you're the gayest Star Wars ever.
Stop. Okay, no.
Do you agree?
Honey, I will leave on purpose if you keep doing that.
Deadline says, you've developed a thicker skin, no doubt. You can't have been used to all the criticism when you were producing all of these movies with Frank Marshall for Steven Spielberg. What do you say to ease the apprehension of these newcomers to the Star Wars universe? Every time you release a new movie or series, it's like fire in the hole.
I'm honest, especially with the women that come into this space because they unfairly get targeted. I don't try to sugarcoat it. I emphasize that it's a very small group of people with loud megaphones. I truly do not believe that it's the majority of fans, and I think we're also in this weird world of where bots can affect things. You have to develop a tough skin. That's exactly right. That's what you have to do. You can't make it go away. I read Weird World, and all I think about is what was that show called again? What about the cryptids?
Secret Saturdays.
Yes, that.
But no. Let's break this down because she said a lot here. So Deadline said a bunch of garbage, and Kathleen Kennedy made a couple claims. One, she says that women who come into the Star Wars space are unfairly get targeted. And my response to this is a simple statement. Source?
They made it the F up.
Exactly. Oh, did you mean Moses Ingram? You know what she means?
What?
She must be referring to Gina Carano. I'm sure, right? She got harassed and she was unfairly targeted in this. Oh, no, you fired her. Was that right?
Yes. For a retweet or a repost.
So hypocrisy much? Also, she said it's a very small group of people with loud megaphones. And I'm going to basically push back on that by saying the following, Miss Kennedy.
Are you gonna quote your post from Twitter?
Yeah, I made a post on Twitter, and I'm actually going to go get it, and I'm going to read it right here for you guys, because I don't think I can say it any better than I said it on this post. I honestly don't. Incorrect. A massive portion of the fan base wanted one thing: good shows and movies. When criticism started rolling in, you didn't engage with it or course correct. You went to the media instead, labeled fans every istanphobe imaginable, and framed disagreement as harassment rather than feedback. Over time, the audience didn't get defeated, they left. Your leadership choices and the product you put out trained people to stop caring. Once apathy took hold, the numbers did the rest. The small but loud minority that will eat up anything you release didn't become the majority because you won them over. They became the majority because everyone else walked away. That is your legacy. You will forever be remembered as the person who didn't just let Star Wars die. You killed it.
Boom, mic drop.
And no, I'll say this. You might think, oh, it's not a small group of people. No, it is. And I'll tell you why. It's now a small group of people because that small used to be much bigger. And now it's the only people who are left. And yes, we have microphones because we laugh at you. We laugh at what you've made a mockery of Star Wars. But in reality, the reason you guys have a majority now is not because we were always small. It's because everyone who actually cared left. So all you have left is the 85,000 people who wanted a season 2 of The Acolyte, or who tried to do all this kind of stuff when it comes to the hunt for Ben Solo. 85,000. And that's not even the accurate number. We have watched everything that you've done go down in profitability. And you're going to say, well, it's a small group of people. Yes, it is a small group of people now because they're the only passionate fans left. And we don't have loud microphones. We say the truth and you just don't want to hear it.
I literally have nothing to add to that.
Here's another part we should talk about, honey. I love this. Whenever there's criticism, it's either a small minority, which, by the way, if it was a small minority, you would have gotten your season 2 of The Acolyte. I wonder where that went. Didn't happen. Okay. But here's the fun part. A little world, we can live in a weird world of where bots can affect things. Are you seriously going to stand there and try to say, yes, bots are doing, hey, honey, how many times have I exposed lots of accounts online posting about Disney-related products and saying how great it is and how you guys should wait for it and how amazing it is? How many times have I do that? I swear there's a couple videos on the channel where I cover exactly this.
Not just a couple. You have done it several times. You took down a bot money farming network on Twitter.
But now it's bots. Oh, okay. Yes, you're right. Bots can affect things, which is why I'm going to take a wild stab in the dark here and say that some of those bots online were yours.
Shocking.
But now let's go to the projects and we're going to talk about them quickly. But we're also going to talk about the one thing that was not mentioned that she seems to think that we've forgotten about.
And what is that, pray tell?
Well, first, let's see what she said. She gives updates on Star Wars. She says James Mangold's film is on hold but has an incredible script. Yes, I totally believe that after the Dial of Dysentery. I'm sure it'll be a masterpiece. The Hunt for Ben Solo is a possibility. Yeah, I'm sure the 85,000 people, with half of them with alt accounts, will go watch it. They'll pirate it.
Yeah, they always do.
Taika Waititi turned in a script for a film she calls hilarious and great. Well, guess what, guys? That just sells you, right? It's Taika Waititi and Kathleen Kennedy likes it. If there's not a worse endorsement for a film, I can't think of what it would be. Simon Kinberg's movies are the new trilogy. I don't care.
Who even is Simon Kinberg?
Who cares? Donald Glover has turned into a script for the Lando movie. I'm sure they'll. Oh, I can't wait for pansexual Lando. How many droid lovers does he have?
You mean frying pansexual? Those things.
No. You know why? It's good that he's pansexual because his movie will get panned.
Oh, but you're good. You're too good.
And then Star Wars Starfighter might have a sequel. May have a sequel. Hey, honey, what movie is missing?
The Rey movie.
What? You mean the Rey movie? The Rey movie? The one they announced? The one they said would be carrying on the events? Where is it?
Nowhere.
Where's the update on the Rey movie? She gave an update on all these other Star Wars projects. Where's the Rey movie? It's
Nowhere.
not there.
Because it no longer exists. Woohoo!
Before it was is Kathleen Kennedy fired or she's not. The new thing is the Ray movie exist? Does the Ray movie exist or not?
Nope.
Like the video, break the algorithm spell, share with your crew. Escape finds hell, from spooky memes to advice obscure. Here's your dark solace with humor as a cure.